Welcome to Home for the Holidays 2021. I'm your host, Diana Schwartz. I'm the Executive Director of the River District Association in Danville, Virginia, and we are so glad to once again bring you holiday greetings, Santa Claus, musicians, calendar events, merchants, all kinds of wonderful things happening again this holiday season. We've kind of tweaked it a little bit. Instead of a 2-hour special as we did last year, this year we will have one new episode for you every week, around 15 to 20 minutes long, that we'll post so that you can get the community calendar for the week. You can find all of the fun things to do in the River District and get the newest information that we can share with you to make sure that you have a wonderful holiday season. But we still need your help to ensure we have the best Home for the Holidays possible. We are asking you to submit your digital holiday greeting. We want to share great wishes, jokes, maybe even memories from a Christmas past here with our community. So we're asking you to film it. Just film it on your cell phone, or even if you have a fancy camera, that will do too. About 10 seconds or so, slightly less, slightly more, we'll make it work, and send it to us at rdahomefortheholidays.com, and just watch and see all of the friends and family that you love here in the community as well. Thank you so much again for joining us today. We cannot wait to share all of the wonderful things in the River District in Danville, Virginia with you.
Happy Thanksgiving from the Salvation Army.
Happy holidays from Two Witches. Happy Thanksgiving from Premier Aesthetics.
Hey, happy holidays from Matty D at 104.5 The Dan.
And JP Slim on Country Legends with 5.9.
Happy holidays!
Happy Thanksgiving from Susan,
Landon and Indy.
from Head Up Eyes Forward at 543 Main Street.
Happy holidays from Solex Architecture.
We hope you've enjoyed our show so far today, and we hope we've motivated you to be part by sending in your holiday greeting. Don't forget, it only takes a few seconds and a cell phone, and you too can be part of our show. So make sure you take a moment, film your dog, your friends, your family, your kids, pull out that Spider-Man costume from Halloween, and submit it to rdahomefortheholidays.com, and you too will be part of our featured broadcast. You know, we're really glad that you've decided to join us again this year. And for you kids that are watching today, we hope that you will stay to the end, because we will have a special story time segment for you. And of course, if we get really lucky and we've been good boys and girls, maybe we'll even be able to see our special friend from the North Pole join us again this year. Another thing that you'll be able to look forward to is each week we will learn a little bit more about the different holidays that our community celebrates. Of course, Christmas, but let's not forget Kwanzaa, let's not forget Hanukkah, and many others. So we're looking forward to really enjoying this holiday season with all of our community. So we just got done with Thanksgiving. Let's go talk to a few of our merchants and find out what kind of Thanksgiving holiday they had.
For Thanksgiving, I love to have my mom's turkey, of course, and her stuffing is always great. Pumpkin pie is my favorite. That's my favorite dessert for Thanksgiving every year, and I like to have it for breakfast the next morning usually.
We do the turkey, and there's lots of dressing and, you know, the casserole kind of southern dishes.
My father was an avid hunter and harvested a wild turkey every year before Thanksgiving until he left us.
The turkey, just a really long, slow-cooked turkey I'm looking forward to.
My whole family, we don't really get into turkey as much, so our big thing is always the Thanksgiving ham that we have, that my grandmother always brings, which is really good, and then her deviled eggs are the best.
Every year for Thanksgiving, we do go to my grandparents' house every year, and we do go around the table and ask everyone to see what they're thankful for each year.
I'm thankful for my family and friends.
I'm thankful for this community, supporting my business.
I just bought a house this year, so I'm definitely thankful for my new house and being settled in downtown Danville now.
I'm thankful for all our great employees here at Rippy's, and for all our customers who, you know, come in and shop local with us every year at Christmas time.
I hope everyone is having a wonderful Black Friday, and hopefully you had a great Thanksgiving too. But you know, one of the most important things that we can do this year is make sure and shop local. Of course, not just the holidays, but all year long. You know, if every single citizen in the city of Danville took $10 a month that they're already spending, not new spending, but you're already spending, and make sure and put it into a local business, that would equal $3.6 million of additional dollars spent in our community that stay in our community. So we're trying to make it as easy as possible for you to shop local this year, once again with our holiday shopping guide. You will be able to find this at merchants all over the city in the River District. Also the Register and Bee, if you're a subscriber, it will be in with all the papers that you got last week to prepare for your holiday shopping. So hopefully you've done this already. But if you don't happen to find one, you can always come to our website at www.riverdistrictassociation.com, and we'll have a digital copy there for you to enjoy all year long.
We are having 20% off of our antique and estate jewelry collection, excluding consignment items.
If anyone buys a bottle of any of our products during the month of December, we will give that customer a bottle of the mixed fruit.
We're open 10 to 6 Monday through Friday now during the holiday season, so we'll be open 10 to 6 on Black Friday with some really great specials.
I used to do Black Friday, I would come back after visiting for Thanksgiving and run out to the stores, put the kids to bed, send my husband home, come home around 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, all ready for Christmas.
On Black Friday before, I got up at 3 o'clock with my girlfriends to go get my husband a TV. It was absolutely ridiculous and complete chaos.
We got up and, we had our coffee and it was a big outing, and we got to, I think it was Walmart. We stood in line to stand in line. And then we had to get in line to drive around the building to get the TV out of the Mack truck. And we got the TV, and hours later, we were at the mall and saw the identical TV at about 11 o'clock, and it was a little bit cheaper. And we were like, we're not doing this ever again.
My mom, this is taking it back, but back in the 80s when the Cabbage Patch dolls came out, she got the doll. So I still have my Cabbage Patch doll, but I haven't had to do the lines. I haven't waited for any of the hot toys of the year.
Small Business Saturday is super cool, super important to support the small businesses, especially, in the environment that we've, just been through, and just the small businesses need everyone's love, and it's really important to support those businesses. The River District has done an awesome job with supporting so many of these small businesses that are peppered throughout the district, and I'd encourage everyone to really get out on Saturday and patronize all those businesses and come and see us.
Shop local, eat local, keeping your footprint smaller, valuing the resources in your community, finding out about places and people that you had no idea existed.
We offer great gifts, unique. You're not going to see them anywhere else. I try really hard, and it's always something special for your home or a friend.
We try to have things at Rippy's that are different so you won't run into yourself, and things you can't find everywhere, If you don't know somebody's size or something, a Rippy's gift certificate is always a perfect fit.
I do custom design work that's inspired. I work from any culture, from any time period in history. I'll even project into the future for you if you're looking for that. And we carry a unique selection of merchandise. It's antique, estate, vintage. It's all one of a kind. It's not something you're going to see on anybody else. So, if you're looking for something unique, we are your jeweler.
Shopping Small Business Saturday is really important because there are a lot of shops in the River District, number one, that I think people don't know that are here. For our store, we're a very small storefront, head up, eyes forward at 543 Main Street. It's hard to see, and there's a lot of people that come in here and say, we didn't know you were here. So coming to the River District, supporting the small businesses, it helps everybody, right? So it's not that we're just trying to make a big profit, but it's primarily getting the word out and supporting the businesses that are in the River District, and it helps Danville. It helps Danville grow, It helps our economy. It helps everything going on here. So it's just a great opportunity. Number one, it's fun. There's great things down here, great shops down here. There's a great coffee shop. There's restaurants, and there's an energy here that you don't typically get when you just walk in the mall. So it is something that's very special, but it also helps our community and primarily the River District.
One of the reasons that we want you to come downtown and shop is, of course, to support local merchants, but it's even more than that. It's about the special experiences that you can get when you come into our brick and mortar stores downtown. That's not something you can get in a big box or ordering online. So we definitely want you to come down and enjoy your neighbors and your friends, these folks that live right here in your community. Let's give them our support. One of the ways that you can shop local this year is by buying gift cards. With so much discussion about supply chain disruption and things of that nature, a gift card never has a disruption. And almost every one of our merchants downtown have one. You want to make sure that sweater fits just right? Come on down, get your gift card, and you always know that gift will be just right. While you're downtown, we'd love for you to visit all of our decorated windows. So many of our merchants this year took the time to decorate their windows, and some even adopted an extra one. But this is where you, again, as the community, get to participate. Not only do we want you to come and see the windows, we want you to vote on your favorite. Come down, take a look at your favorite, and then visit us at tinyurl.com/RDA Holiday Window Decorating. Or, since we have so much going on, you can just visit our website at riverdistrictassociation.com and find the link there. We are really, really excited to share another special guest with you. He came from a very, very long way away to read something special to the boys and girls here in our community.
Good morning. Welcome to Santa's Workshop. Mrs. Claus and I and the elves have been busy up here trying to get the toys made and all these fine gifts to you boys and girls out there this Christmas. So we have been working very hard. But we got something we want to pass on to you. The River District Association in Danville is making it possible for you to email me letters, and those letters will be later read on television. But I have to have those letters. They need to be sent to the email address that I'm giving you now, home@riverdistrictassociation.com. Again, that's home@riverdistrictassociation.com. If you get those letters out to me before the 17th of December, we'll do our best to read them, okay? If they come after that, no promise. We've been looking at a nice book this morning, and I find so many children that are on our nice book for this year. So we'd like for you to be in that group. I'm sure you probably are, but we're looking forward to having those letters. So get them in before the 17th of December. Thank you very much, and goodbye from the North Pole.
Thank you so much, Santa, for coming by and visiting with us. And we're very, very fortunate to share with you that Santa is going to pop in every week and remind you to send in your letters. That's right, we are helping Santa collect letters, and he is going to read them for us on Christmas Eve. But he can't read it if he doesn't have it. So you need to make sure and send those in to us. We cannot wait to see what you are looking for this year. One of the things that Virginia is so well known for is musical talent. And we are so blessed to have a plethora of that here in Danville. As a matter of fact, if you are not completely exhausted from your Black Friday, you can enjoy that here at Grizzly's Hatchet House in downtown Danville. We are going to be fortunate enough to see League of Ordinary Gentlemen here tonight performing live, but also joining us now, League of Ordinary Gentlemen, with a special song about Hanukkah.
Put on your yarmulke, it's time for Hanukkah. So much Hanukkah on this happy, happy Hanukkah. Hanukkah is the festival of lights. Instead of one day of presents, we have 8 crazy nights. So when you feel like the only kid in town without a Christmas tree, here's a list of people who were Jewish just like you and me. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. David Lee Roth lights the menorah. So do James Caan, Kirk Douglas, and the late Donna Shora. Guess who eats together at the Carnegie Deli? Bowser from Shanana and Arthur Fonzarelli. Paul Newman was half Jewish, Goldie Hawn's half Jew. Put them together, what a fine looking Jew. You don't need Jack the Halls or Jingle Bell Rock, 'cause you can spin the dreidel with Captain Kirk and Mr. Spock, both Jewish. But on your yarmulke, it's time for Hanukkah. Dan Direct Living plays Harry Potter celebrates Hanukkah. O.J. Simpson, not a Jew. But guess who is? Hall of Famer Rod Carew. We've got Ann Landers and her sister dear Abby. Harrison Ford's a quarter Jewish, not too shabby. Some people think that Ebenezer Scrooge is. Well, he's not, but guess who is? All three Stooges. So many Jews are in showbiz. Tom Cruise isn't, but I heard his agent is. Tell your friend Veronica, it's time to celebrate Hanukkah. I hope I get more harmonicas. So drink your gin and tonica and smoke your marijuana. I hope you get a harmonica on this happy, 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 happy Hanukkah. Happy holidays from the League of Ordinary Gentlemen.
Thanks so much to the League of Ordinary Gentlemen. If you enjoyed that, you can catch them again tonight at Grizzlies at 8 p.m. They will also be performing later in December at the Two Witches Ugly Sweater Christmas Party on the 23rd at 7 p.m. But the performance that I am most excited about with League of Ordinary Gentlemen is going to be right here next week. Next Friday, December 3rd, they will be playing from 7:30 to 9 o'clock. But you're not going to want to wait until 7:30 to come and see them. We are going to be lighting the Christmas tree. We'll have Christmas on the Plaza Friday, December 3rd. It will begin at 5 o'clock. We will have local talent. We will have singers, we will have dancers, and we will have a special reading from Smokestack. So make sure you come early. We will light the tree at 6 o'clock, and then we will have another live band we know you're going to love, Boulé. So make sure that you come on down. There'll be selfies with Santa Claus. You'll finally get to see him, even though you know you've got to send him that letter in advance. We'll have cookies, hot chocolate. There'll even be a Luminaria trail on the Riverwalk with additional live entertainment. One more special thing happening at Christmas on the Plaza this year. We are having a community input event. You know, Lou's, this giant building behind us, we solicited community input on what you would like to see here. Now we have something for you to check out. We will have some renderings and ideas based on what you sent in right inside Lou's from 6 to 8 o'clock. So while you're here on the Plaza enjoying all things holiday, you can also continue to give input on what you want to see in your community. Again, we hope that you have enjoyed your Thanksgiving. We hope you're going to enjoy your Shop Small Saturday tomorrow. And for those of you that are celebrating Hanukkah on Sunday, we have a very special treat for you right now as well. We are so happy to introduce Morgan Epstein, who will be reading a special story about Hanukkah. Thank you again, and Diana Schwartz, I will see you next week.
Hi, my name is Morgan Epstein Clark. I'm the founder and lead consultant of Epstein Clark Consulting. Every year, me and my family celebrate Hanukkah, so I'm here to read you a Hanukkah story. The Story of Hanukkah by David A. Adler. The Hanukkah story begins in Israel a long time ago when it was called Judea. At the time, the Jews who lived there were farmers and shepherds. On holidays, they all went to the beautiful temple in Jerusalem. The temple was on top of a mountain called the House of God. Its gates were covered with gold and silver. Inside was a Ner Tamid, a light that always burned. For a long time, the Jews lived in peace, although they did not always rule their land. Then a Greek, Antiochus IV, became a king. He tore down the walls of Jerusalem. Thousands were killed. Anyone who lit Sabbath candles, studied Jewish law, or refused to bow to Greek idols was put to death. The king's men came to the town of Modin. They demanded that Mattathias, an old priest, worship one of their gods. Mattathias refused. He threw down the idol and called out, "Whoever is for the Lord, our God, follow me." Mattathias ran to the hills. His 5 sons and many other Jews followed him. Antiochus's army chased after Mattathias, but when the soldiers came near, brave Jews hiding behind large rocks and inside caves attacked. Then they ran back to the hills and hid. Mattathias and his followers were farmers and shepherds, but they fought like trained soldiers. When Mattathias died, his son Judah became their leader. Judah was called the Maccabee, which means the hammer. The people who fought with him were called the Maccabees. The king's armies came with bows, arrows, swords, horses, and armored elephants, but they weren't able to beat the Maccabees. In the final battle, there were more than 6 armed soldiers to each Maccabee, but still the mighty army of Antiochus was beaten. Judah then led the Maccabees to Jerusalem. The Maccabees cried when they saw the temple ruined and filled with garbage. They cleaned it. They built a new altar, new gates, and new doors. When it came time to light the Ner Tamid, they found just one small jar of pure oil, only enough to burn for 1 day. But that oil burned for 8 days until more oil could be prepared. On the 25th day of the Hebrew month of Kislev, the temple again became the house of God. Judah declared that every year on that date, an 8-day holiday would begin. The holiday was called Hanukkah, which means dedication. It celebrates the day the temple was rededicated. That was more than 2,000 years ago. Today, all over the world, Jews celebrate Hanukkah by lighting candles, singing Hanukkah songs, eating latkes, or potato pancakes, and sufganiyot, jelly donuts. Latkes and sufganiyot are prepared in oil and remind Jews of the Hanukkah miracles. In many homes, people exchange Hanukkah gifts. Children also play a game with a 4-sided spinning top called a dreidel. On each side of the dreidel, it's a different Hebrew letter. The first letters of the Hebrew sentences, Nes Gadol Haya Sham, means a great miracle happened there. It happened in Jerusalem. Hanukkah celebrates one of the first fights for religious freedom. The end. Thank you for joining me for this Hanukkah story, and happy Hanukkah and happy holidays.